read an interview years ago with Mel Brooks who said if he could get 60% of what he wanted into a movie, he thought he was being very successful. And a lot of times that's the same thing with design. There are little compromises that you have to make all of the time.
There is no perfect answer in this business.
Politely, but firmly, speak up in ways that would ask questions to say, have you considered this approach? Or where would this current approach take you if we took it down the path that you want to take?
I'd say to make your case, then listen and be open-minded about it.
Normally what I'd do is I'd explain it to them. If they still want to go ahead, I would create whatever it is that they asked me to create as well as an alternative.
As a freelancer, it's your job to try and educate your client, but ultimately you have to realize who's signing your paycheck.
And if somebody comes up with a different idea midway, midstream in the project, it's okay to question your authority and find out if you're going to produce the best solution for the client.
Give them as much respect as you can, no matter what their opinion is or how you perceive their opinion.
What I would try to do is be diplomatic about it, and what I always try to do first is find out, what's the root of the problem? What is it about the piece that we've done that they don't like? Because 9 times out of 10, it's a fixable solution.
You always want to make it seem like you're sitting on the same side of the table with the client, meaning that you're on the same team.
Everyone has an opinion, so respect theirs and try and figure out why they want to go the direction that they're leaning towards. Is there something that you can change to make it more effective? Is there some way that you can accommodate them, or is there a better solution that you can come up with to solve the problem that they're trying to solve on their own?
But I think you have to go back to the original contract and say, are we following what we said we would do?
Bottom line, once you give it your best shot, keep in mind that they are paying you to do work that they want in the fashion ultimately that they want. I always ask myself the ultimate question, is this the hill I want to die on? So how much of a stand do you want to take on this on a principle versus saying, okay, back off, do the best you can with what you have and make it the best you possibly can, even if you would have gone down a different path.
Understand that there's more than one opinion and one solution. I think that one can compromise and still manage expectations of their client or superior, but it's not the end-all be-all. There could be something else out there.
Well, we'll first probably put a good argument in of our opinions and thoughts and send that back. Time and time again in our field, though, we end up having to concede. At the end of the day, the client's paying you the money to give them what they want. And, as much as we do try to argue our point, our profession is subjective, and it's not a tangible thing that sometimes you can make people believe in you.
There are definitely going to be different opinions, and I think that when it comes to my superior wanting something that I disagree with, I owe it to my superior, I owe it to the client, and to the rest of the team that I'm working with to make my argument or defend my work in the best way possible, support it with strategy, and thinking that's non-subjective. Make your point and then just step back.